Man. Join me on another walk to the gym. These walks, these walk and talk videos every so often on this channel before. You can find quite a few from over the years. And here we are back at it. Took a break, but now back. Yeah, welcome back. Good morning if you're joining me live, or good afternoon, good day, all of the good stuff. Just sort out a beard. It is Thursday morning, and a bit of a slow start today. So have a sip of that coffee, have a sip of that tea, chai, get up, get some movement in, stretch, breathe, align. Yeah. Change, difficulties, and consistency. Those are the 3 words I wrote in the title today. Change, difficulties, and consistency. See, I don't have a plan for these videos. As I said yesterday, this is more for me to organize my thoughts, just to get them out there and to help in such things. So I don't have too many plans, but as the time goes on, it will get refined and refined and refined, and hopefully you will see, as will I, the growth that will happen. Change, difficulties, consistency. The consistency part started again. It's been difficult to be consistent as things change. But we're back at it. We're back at it, being consistent every day. Something towards growth. I had a difficult day yesterday. Difficult day. But it was good. It brought lots of growth. You need difficult things to grow. Can't be stressed at the difficult things. It will make it harder. You need to be grateful for the difficult things. So opportunities of growth. One of the most difficult things for me is change. Long-term change, I can do. I've changed loads of times. I've experienced lots of change. Sudden change is what gets me. When you plan to do something and then boom, in an instant, it changes. It's difficult because I like to be consistent. Loads of changes have happened recently, good and bad, and I've experienced a lot recently. A lot of change outside of me, a lot of change inside of me. Especially the last week, 10 days, plethora of change has happened around me and within me. Now, It always happens for a reason. That's what people say. It's what I say as well. And I feel like it does. Everything has a reason for happening, whether you know it or not, whether you give energy to it or not. Talked a lot about attention yesterday, bringing attention to things. Whether it matters or not. Yeah, slow start today. It's a slow start today. I'm going to be using this time to just share different things, share changes, share difficulties, and be consistent with it. I feel like first and foremost it will help me. And first and foremost, this is why I'm doing it. Doing it for me. But if someone else out there can find benefit, excellent. Lots of things happening. Lots of change. Good change, bad change. Yeah. Need to organize my thoughts, for sure. Organize them, prep them, prime them. Walks are good. Forward motion. The brain loves forward motion. If you're feeling stuck, things are difficult, simple things like a walk will help to refresh you. Just going on a walk, moving the body, feeding the body good things, whether that be food, water, energy, everything you consume, like the things you watch. Things you put your mind towards, your attention. Try to keep it pure as much as possible. But there is that balance. There is that balance where you need to explore, need to be curious and allow things to change. Embrace the difficult. As long as you're consistent in your presence, your growth. Change happens. Change always happens. Almost didn't wake up today. There was a moment where I just didn't. But I laid there. I let it pass. I let that feeling pass. Like clouds in the sky. Then it changed. Change, difficulty, consistency. Consistency happens over time. You can't have it all at once. It's an amalgamation of things. It's a constant addition, again and again and again. You can't build a house with one brick. You have to be consistent. Next brick, the next brick, the next brick. Can't travel somewhere with one step. You have to put the next step, the next step, the next step. Consistency is a long-term thing. And it will happen. And it has happened. At this present moment, you have been consistent in particular areas of your life. And they've led you here. They've all led you here. Everything you've been consistent in has led you to this point now. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, progressive, deleterious. You've been consistent up till now. Life will pass. Things will happen. You will act. If where you are right now is not resonant, it's not a reflection, it's not a product of where you want to be or who you are, it's your responsibility to change it. And it's your opportunity, your freedom to change it. Your blessing to be able to change it. Might be difficult. Sometimes the easiest things can be difficult. The simplest things can be difficult. But maybe that's what you need. Go back to the basics. Back to the fundamentals. Maybe the time that you read or learned the fundamentals, you weren't in a place where you could actually comprehend them in the right way. I was doing some reading the other day in a chemistry book. Mastering Chemistry. It's the very first page. The basic fundamentals, the first principles of chemistry. It's stated about electricity, about a rod of plastic, like a pen, or like a person. But it stated a rod of plastic that has been charged, rubbed by a cloth, that has been charged with electricity, that is presented with another of a like, another pen, another rod of plastic that has been electrically charged. They will repel each other. Two rods of plastic next to each other will repel if they have both been electrically charged. This was in the first page, the first paragraph, the first 3 lines of a chemistry book. The first principles. The first principles of chemistry. Now, just relaying that to chemistry, simple. It is what it is. It's a physical thing that happens. But you relay that to life, social, then it gets a little bit more complex. When you change the rod of plastic to a person that's been electrically charged, a person with electricity within them, with ideas within them. When they're presented with another, with ideas within them, both charged, they will repel, push each other away. That's why you have debates, conflicts. Two people are heavily charged, heavily electrically charged. Physiology, ideas, presented with another. So it's difficult. It's difficult sometimes because the problems we face, we think are more complex than they actually are. Most problems are very, very simple. And when we become aware of the simplicity of how things are affecting us, we can look past the subtle changes and the subtle difficulties. Changes, difficulties, consistency. I will continue reading this book because it goes over these simple things that I could not comprehend well at that time. They went too fast. These are the first 3 sentences of a chemistry book. In class, we would have read 4, 5, 6, a whole chapter. It's too much. It's too much in one go. It's too fast. There's a lot to comprehend. Just in that one simple experiment, one simple fact, that 2 things that are electrically charged repel one another. Take what you will from that. I'm nearly at gym. My 20-minute walk in the morning. It's been a slow start today. But we started, we're moving, and we'll keep it consistent. Some things change, some things don't. Anything can be difficult if you make it. Consistency is key. Nearly at gym. I'm going to leave this today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. I'll be back. Consistent. Some things change. Some things don't. Roll with the changes. Roll with it. Yeah. See you on the next one.